Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle. You are exactly where you belong. Thank you to everyone that continuously sends in their success stories. I love it. I love hearing so many success stories, hundreds of success stories each and every week. And today I want to talk about what is the secret to manifesting your desire. The secret is persistence. You must persist. It is the absolute key to manifesting because you have to persist regardless of what the circumstance is. No matter what is going on in your physical world, you must persist. You must persist that it is so. You must persist that you already have your desire. You must persist that the money is already in your bank account. Keep persisting that you are already in your relationship. Keep persisting that you already have your desire. Don't let anything back you down. Do not back down. Nothing is going to get you to decide you don't have your desire. Be someone with a disciplined mind. Okay, that will help you with persistence. Thank you. Wish fulfilled. I love it. Thanks for the heart. Let me help you here. Be a version of you who persists. That version of you is persistent. That version of you has a disciplined mind. Nothing's going to get you from the wish fulfilled. Nothing will shatter you. Nothing will shake you. Nothing will ruffle your feathers because you are persistent. You are disciplined. You have a focused mind. Don't let anything get in your way. I'm giving you these ideas of who are you? You are anchored in who you are. You're anchored that you get every desire. You are centered that you get every desire. You are unshakable. This is the version of you now. So it's not that you have to become this version. You don't have to become it. You're going to claim it and you're going to say that you already are. And you're going to keep saying that you already are until it feels very true. And in fact, your world will show you that it's true. So we're not chasing after the future because there's only the present moment. This is the only moment that exists. Who do you say you are? Someone who's persistent, someone who gets any and every desire, someone who's so sure. I'm helping you create the reality where you're so sure because I've become this version of me. It's kind of nice. I like this. I like knowing that I am so sure that whatever I imagine is mine. It's mine. Hello, everyone. All right. So we're talking about the key to manifesting any desire, and that is persistence. Because you don't even necessarily have to believe your desire as long as you persist. It doesn't matter if you are doubting. All that matters is that you keep persisting. So all those other things don't matter. What matters is that you persist. Persist in claiming that you already have your desire. It's already done. It is so. It is yours. Because you imagine it, you already have impregnated yourself with that desire. And that desire must come to the pregnancy, right? To birth, or from pregnancy to birth. It must be birthed. Your desire must have a birth. It's the same thing as a seed. You planted the seed. It's done. It must come to fruition. It must be your harvest. What you're thinking, those thoughts are seeds that you're planting. And that seed will come to fruition, to your harvest, which is the life you're living. And you're going to keep saying you have it. So this is where you want to pay attention. Are you talking about the circumstance or are you talking about already having it? It's already done. Okay. That's how you gauge where you're at. You want to recognize and have your own awareness of what you're saying to yourself. Hello, everyone. So let's answer some questions. Okay, Britt, how can I manifest my dream body even if it goes against my anatomy? Because So I know that you can do anything. I've seen miracles happen in people's bodies. I've seen crazy things happen. I was calling it crazy or weird. I'm like, this is getting weird because of what's going on. But so all you want to do is imagine yourself already having that body. Just let go of your logical mind. Just let it go. And now picture yourself. If you have that anatomy, what would you be saying? What would you be saying? Because as you affirm your end, whatever must take place will take place. Somebody might offer for you to have surgery. You might say, no, I don't want that. You stay in your end. Or maybe you'll say, yes, thank you. Right? There are infinite ways it can come about. But if you stay in your end and you said no to one thing, but you keep staying in the end, you will see that there will be more opportunities. They will just show up at your door or in your life. It will just show up in your life. So what would you claim? I already have my dream body. And then picture that. I already have my dream body. Okay, baby cupcakes, you said I've had progress. I love it. I'm very close to being his girlfriend. You already are. You already are. A lawyer is helping him come see me. Okay, wait. Were you saying something about like Australia? Is that what you like? Tell us here. Wasn't it something like he will come if he gets there? And we talked about just go to the end, that it's already done. Who knows how it's going to happen? Somebody's helping him come see you. I love it. Okay, fill us in because I got to remember your story. But this is exciting. Look at this. Okay, so here's what I want you to keep saying. You're going to say, because I think he was coming to you, right? So you're going to keep saying, he came to me, like it already happened. In your mind, you're going to say it like it already happened. He already came to me. Like he's already here. He's already he's already your boyfriend and you're already his girlfriend. You have to remember that life is just the story you're telling. So start telling the story that you already are. Thank you for the hearts. I'm so excited for you. And guess what? Tomorrow you're going to tell us even more and everything is going your way. Okay. You're already his girlfriend. Already done. So congratulations, Nadia. Doesn't matter what you're seeing. Circumstances don't matter. Those are simply old beliefs. Exactly. That was probably back to Britt about the dream body. Circumstances don't matter. I know it seems so crazy, but I am telling you, I affirmed things that weren't even true about physical appearances of my body, and people reflected back what I said in my mind, which was not even true. Okay? They reflected back to me what I told myself. I was affirming things about myself. And I was still like, well, that's not true yet. Like in my mind, people said it back to me and I was like, that's not even true yet. But they were already repeating it back to me. Okay. So you will see, it will come in some way. I do not know, but I promise you, if you keep living in the end and you're like, I already have my dream body. I got my dream body with brazen impudence. Keep claiming it. It will be yours. Okay, it will become, you're saying, you're claiming it now in the present as if you already have it. And then you'll just see that unfolds in your life. I'm excited for you. Tina said, do circumstances matter? It seems impossible sometimes because you have to look you have to look beyond the circumstance. That's why. They don't matter. But what matters is what you're assuming. That's what matters. Somebody ghosting you, that circumstance doesn't matter. All you have to do is keep imagining that you're already in contact. Okay, so and also remember that it's your imagination that's first cause. Yes, Bun said, it's ingrained in my head, persist. Did you say, were you the one who said you got your student loans like dismissed, completely wiped away because you were persisting? Crystal, how do I get my SP? Claim you already have this relationship. Okay, I already am married, whatever your desire is. If it's a relationship, you're already together. You're going to just keep saying it. Already your boyfriend or already your girlfriend. Just say that. Just say that to yourself. That's my boyfriend or that's my girlfriend. We are together. Just say it. And then you will see they will show up in your life. Yeah, baby cupcakes. You also said, he said the nicest things to me 10 minutes ago. Beautiful. You know the story, the book Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda? This is back to about it goes against your anatomy. I mean, in that book, one of the yogis had his arm sliced off and he grew his arm back. So these are things that we actually have access to doing that. You actually have the access to changing any part of your body, but you need to know how to do it. You train yourself to see that vision, okay? That's what I'm here for, to help give you that inspiration, because you could do this. I just keep seeing the most incredible things people would call miraculous. I'm seeing all the time, every day in my life. Aloha. Shannon, I manifested for a friend and it worked. Amazing. I told her one person will buy all. Oh, great. So your friend was selling something. You said one person's going to buy all, and then they did. I love it. Isn't that so fun to witness? You are so powerful. Thank you, Shelly. Hi. Sarah, hi. SP came over to talk to me, and I've been working on my self-concept. Sarah, that's incredible. I'm excited. Remember, the ball is always in your court. It's like you have everything in the palm of your hands. Keep remembering that, because you can create the reality where it only gets better, right? So you want to remember that you have everything, like it's in the palm of your hands, which, I mean, really in your imagination, but the ball's in your court. So you're the author of the story. Always make assumptions that it's going the best way, best case scenario, good things happening. Yeah, thank you again. Yeah, Shelly, thank you. Aloha. I persisted in my sales and it works like a charm, just knowing it will sell. Beautiful. Ish. Circumstances still not matter. If SP said they know, yes, they still don't matter. But I'll read the rest of your question. They know we're better off apart better off romantically apart. You're saying they don't want to be romantic? But okay, here, circumstances do not matter. I don't care if someone said, "Oh, we're only friends. I only see you as a friend." It wouldn't matter. Or if someone told you, "No, you're just a hookup, or you're just my, friends with benefits." It doesn't matter. Those circumstances don't matter, because if you assume something different and you persist in an assumption, it will harden into a fact, into the truth, into a new truth. So you only need to assume that they are with you to create that reality. You have to look beyond what even they tell you, because that's just an old version of them showing up. If you change your conception of someone in your mind and you hold to that new conception, they will transform into that new person to match the new conception. That's why circumstances don't matter. You really have to ignore the circumstances, though. I worked on my self-concept. All men I interact with reflect it. Amazing. Amazing. So look at that. I'm going to read your next sentence, okay? Because we're going to change it. You work on your self-concept and you see a difference in your reality, right? Cause and effect. Cause. So the cause, or what you did, was change the way you see yourself. You saw yourself better. You saw yourself in a higher regard. You're speaking kind words to yourself. You're seeing more of the best in yourself, right? Or you're claiming yourself to be the person you want to be, assuming to be that person. You're doing that. And then you have the result. So cause and effect. You did that. And then men you interact are all reflecting it. Now you said except SP. Okay. And you're in no contact. It's hard to believe he senses it. Right. Okay. But that's a story. Okay. So here's what you just need to change today and then get results today. Why not get results today? Let's just claim it. You worked on your self-concept. It's working, and it works with SP. That's it. You have to start saying it works with SP. Because an assumption, even though it's false, when you persist, it will turn into a fact. You have to disregard that. You have to say it before you see it. And SP. Okay? You worked on your self-concept. It works. So therefore, it works with SP. Not just he senses it, okay? Because that's like okay, that's still not being together. No, you're already together. Keep claiming it. Keep claiming you're already in the relationship. Keep claiming it. Keep claiming it. Keep stating it. Keep saying it. Already. It's already done. Already done. Oh, wait, baby cupcakes. You said, I'm doing my best to affirm I look younger and skinny. Well, you can have that desire, sure. But when you say, hopefully it can happen in 2 months, why are you saying that? Okay, let's just start somewhere. Yes, you can decide you already look younger today. It doesn't take 2 months. It happens instantly the moment you say it. You're the only one who needs to see it in your reality. You look younger and skinny. Have you ever had, like, I actually have people tell me, by the way, I was really skinny most of my life. And then after having kids, whatever, I was less skinny. But even when if I affirm I'm skinny, people are saying, oh, skinny girl, I didn't even change. I didn't even change, and they're repeating my affirmations. Does it really matter? Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, because I'm not sure where you're going with this, but your person is coming to visit you or to see you, right? You don't have to change at all. You accept yourself. You could say, I'm already perfect. Okay. Now at the same time, sure, manifest that, but don't make it, thank you, Mindwave. Thanks for the rose. So don't make that condition, which maybe you're not even doing it that way. So sure, yes, it feels good to look younger. You know what? I affirm I look younger, and people tell me that all the time. I say it because I like it, but also I'm testing the law. That's why. Actually, that's the bigger part of it. I'm really testing the law. So don't think that you have to change in order for your person to show up. They are blessed to be in your presence no matter what. All right? Let's remember that first. And then you could be whatever you want to be. If affirmations is instant and people hear it instant, how does self-concept work? Do they instantly view you that way? Yes. It is instant because your reality is the projection of you. It is instant. Will you see an instant phone call? Yeah, that's actually possible. It's actually possible to have someone show up, like knocking on your door, and you had no idea. But there's like a part of the Bible where he said, when did he change? Like somebody was sick and they said, when did they change? At the 7th hour. At the 7th hour was the exact time the man thought about his own child, and that child was actually healed at the 7th hour. It wasn't in that present moment. It was at the 7th hour. Do you understand? Am I making sense? There's only the present moment. But from moment to moment, are you still in the self-concept that you assume, or have you wavered, right? So are you in the self-concept like, I got this. It's already mine. I already have it. As long as you're there, you're going to see, you're absolutely going to see the results of that. And they will instantly view you that way. This is why someone may not see any movement, because they might be back and forth saying affirmations and then talking about the circumstances. And if the circumstances are unfavorable, now that's what you're living in the end of. You understand, this is why the persistence, you have to persist with this new story. This new story is you assuming yourself to have your desire. Assume yourself to already be the person you want to be, which is either the person, whatever it is, the person who's wealthy, the person with that money in your bank account, the person who's in the relationship already. Okay, Latoya. Yes, I remember Latoya. I know you because you're always in my lives, right? Now and again. But I remember the story. You said you lost 20 pounds in 1 year with visualizing my dream body and affirmations. Love it. I've had so many success stories about many different things, which are very miraculous. Very miraculous, or just miraculous, right? And sometimes I'm like, wow, that's weird. It feels weird, but it's actually not weird. It was that we imagined it and it happened. Okay, it kind of seemed so far out there, but yet it still happened. Yeah, I remember Baby Cupcakes. You said he's coming to see you in Australia. So remember a couple days ago, or whenever it was it last week? Recently, you told us you wanted SP to visit you in Australia, right? And now look at this. And now it's already happening. Okay, it's done. I love it. Love the success story. Okay, you Hachiro, you said boyfriend and you got in a terrible fight. We're on the brink of a breakup. I think he's going to break up. What do I affirm? I have so much anxiety. Why don't you assume you're not going to break up? You had so you need to make a new assumption. You had a terrible fight, and it only made you realize that you're going to be a better communicator and make this work instead of breaking up. Are you assuming he's going to break up, or are you assuming he's there for you and working through this with you? Okay, so even if you have anxiety, you could still imagine that you're staying together, stronger than ever. Your assumptions are manifesting. So right now it might feel natural to be like, oh my God, he's going to break up. He's going to break up. Because you've been repeating that in your mind. You've been repeating that. That's more familiar. That's a natural thought. And if you keep doing that, that's what will happen. So you actually have the power to change this. Do you understand? You have the power. But you have to make this, Sherry, thank you. You have to make it more familiar. Okay. Start saying, I think, because you can make it a little softer. I think we're going to work this out. And then now you're going to loop that in your mind. I think we're going to work this out. I think is going to say how much how much he loves being with you, how you're the one and only, how he wants to do everything to make this work. Oh, my kids put this on my water bottle. Best mom. And oh, by the way, in my VIP group, we had the challenge, like, I am the best. So we were affirming I am the best, and, best of what? Like best mom, best sister, best person. And then of course my kids give me the best mom. That was a reflection. I love that. Like, it wasn't a coincidence. It didn't say anything else. Like, love you? No, best. Because I was affirming that. I'm having problems living in the end because I don't think it's possible for us to be together. That you don't have to live in, if that feels too impossible, you can just live in the end that you're already loved. This is why when you focus on yourself, like, it's grow your garden. And that means grow the perception that you hold of yourself. Therefore, people will reflect it to you. You grow your vision of yourself. And you're also, as you grow your vision of yourself, you also realize they're not the last person on earth. And you realize, like, do you understand the potential of of whoever you can manifest anyone you want. Really, you can. You could actually be anything you want. You have the power to be anything you want. Okay, so live in the end that you are loved and you are chosen. Live in the end of what is the ideal relationship for you. And if you focus on that and you keep your attention on that, you are going to manifest that. And there's nothing to change but ourselves, because as we change the way we see ourselves, everything in your world is what it is because of the way you see yourself. So when you change the way you see yourself, and you see yourself in the highest regard, you see yourself as someone who's already loved, with your cup filling up or flowing over, right? The cup is flowing over. And then the world, which is showing you what's within you, is going to give you more of it. It's going to be like, oh, your cup's flowing over. Let me show you more love in your life. You feel loved? Let me show you more love. So it's not that you even have to picture that person. Now, here's another thing. You could practice. You could practice saying we are together. Because remember, any assumption, it's not true. But if you persist in an assumption, it will become a new fact. And you just, what's natural is for you to say you're thinking it's not possible to be together. Now you need to make it more natural that you say we are together. See, that's not natural because you haven't been saying it. And the more you say it, it just becomes natural. not only, that's not what we want. You don't want it just to be natural, but what you're focusing on manifests, and that will manifest. You are irresistible. I like that. Just focus on your irresistible, irreplaceable, irresistible, the one and only you, a complete masterpiece, amazing, the one and only you. You are the gift to the world. Okay, Sarah, you said, thank you, Shannon. You helped me a lot 3 months ago with my SP. Great. Congratulations. I was going to say imagination. Great, Sarah. That's amazing. Hi, Nicole. Hello. Erie, you said, can we reverse pain? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I had a great Neville Goddard story in my VIP group I was sharing like about a week or two ago. And Neville was telling a story where this woman had hot tea and she burned her hand with the hot tea. And it was probably bubbling or boiling, whatever, like bubbling, right? But what she did was she revised it. So she sat down and she kept revising it. She imagined that instead of hitting her hand, that she got it right into the cup and that she never hit her hand. She looped it over and over and over and over and over and over, and she fell asleep. And then when she woke up, she had no mark on her hand whatsoever. There was no boil. There was no burn. Her hand was burned. Like with boiling hot water, it was burned. And she revised it so much that when she woke up, it was no longer burned. These are the kind of miracles that you can experience. So how would you reverse pain? You're going to talk about, you could revise it. I've had clients even revise, like when they had a shoulder ache or a sciatica. Actually, I had sciatica like 4 years ago that I reversed the pain. So use imagination. One way to use imagination is like, what would it look like when we look at the nerves and you look at the muscles? So go to Google. Okay, so I don't know what you mean when you say pain. Do you mean emotional pain or do you mean physical pain? Now I'm just wondering. But I'm talking about more physical. But a really powerful thing you can do is pull up, what does it look like inside your body, right? Just like get a picture of it. Now, once you get that picture, close your eyes. Like for the sciatica, I would look at the way the muscles and the nerves should be. It's a nerve, really. But it was like, was it pinched from a muscle because I was doing the triathlon? It was like 4 years ago, I think, 3.5 or 4 years ago. So I had really bad sciatica after I really pushed myself to do that triathlon. And I was working out so hard for that. And then I just would close my eyes and I imagined seeing that nerve just perfect, just the way it was supposed to be, which was just like almost like a cartoon in a book. It's not what it really looks like, right? I wasn't looking at a photograph of it. I'm just looking at a picture of it. But I would imagine that's the way it is. Perfect. So take yourself there. And that works the same way, whether it's emotional pain or physical pain. You can use revision. Imagine you never had it. There's like many different ways for you to use the tool, which is your mind, which creates, to create what you do want. Another thing is replacing. God, Clara, thank you. Thanks for the gift. So another thing is think about replacing. What would you replace pain with? What do you want to replace it with? Feeling better. I'm not sure if it's emotional, like is it feeling happier or feeling good, feeling more content? Or if it's pain, just like your body feels good, healthy, well. So you want to replace the idea of pain with the wish fulfilled. Healthy, good, happy. Okay, when you focus on an idea, you're going to create more of it. Okay, Ricky, should you manifest in present tense or future? I will have this. Yeah, I will have this or I have this. Also, Born Les, you said, I just got unexpected money. I love it. I love it. Good. Congratulations. Okay, so back to, should you say it in the present or future? I'll be honest, I go back and forth. I do hear people say, don't say it in the future. Well, the thing is, we have the perception of linear time, right? And that's okay. Like we are living linear time, even though we know everything exists here and now. So it's like knowing that at the same time, I do predict, I'll say I kind of turn out to predict things. It's like you're predicting your own reality, right? You're choosing your own destination. So in my opinion, you could go back and forth. I do that. I go back and forth. Like, it's done. I already have this. I already know something's going to happen on a certain day. I already know by Friday I'm manifesting that thing. It's already mine. It's coming that day. A lot of people just say it in the present tense. Why are they saying that? Because this is the only moment that exists, and they want you to decide that you have it now. Okay. So if I were to say, if you were to pick one, I would say it in the present tense. I would say start there, because you do already have it. The fact that you imagined it, you already have it. If you're comfortable saying, like, I already know what's happening this weekend, I already know SP is calling me tomorrow and we're going out on a date or something like that. Maybe you're planning it like that. Then go for it, because you can manifest reality that way. Okay, do you understand that it's not like the rules are your rules. You get to make up the rules. And anyone you're listening to is speaking according to, like, I'm only speaking based on my own experiences, which is not the one and only way. It's what I've experienced. Marissa, how do I stop worrying? Well, replace it. Replace it with an intention. So what's the opposite of worrying? It's feeling more sure, feeling more secure. Actually, security is powerful. The idea of security. We're worrying because we didn't feel secure. You're worrying maybe because you're not secure. You don't have the money to pay the bill or whatever. Or you're worrying because you're not feeling chosen. And that really comes into security. So affirm, I am secure, or I intend to feel secure. If you do that one thing and affirm, I am secure, all different ways, like I am secure, I intend to feel secure, I radiate security. What would it be like if I were so secure and felt good, right? If you just focus on security, you're going to make big changes. Okay, so even do that for 1 week and watch how your life changes. You could focus on gratitude, because if you're focusing on what you have and what you're grateful for, you'll feel less worried, because worry is also feeling like not knowing or not having, when gratitude is actually having. So that's another hack. Another hack to live life or to stop worrying is to be in gratitude, and also learn to focus on the things that you do want versus the things that you don't want. Oh, you were saying, yeah, jaw pain and tooth sensitivity, Erie. I would pull up a picture of a jaw, and I would just look at that. And I would think, oh, look at, and then imagine in your mind. I mean, like, take that photo in your mind and then adopt it into your own jaw. Something happening where it's just healing. Affirmations manifest. My affirmations manifest. I know they do all the time. Just remind yourself, your affirmations manifest. My tooth is healed. My teeth are great. My tooth is healed. I'm already healed is another affirmation. I'm seeing movement with my SP. Trying not to think about waiting for me. Good. What do you advise? It's already done. You're seeing movement. It's already done. And then just take yourself to the end. You're already together. You're already loved. Hoda, you said, I manifested my SP back before he was not interested. We haven't officially been together in years. Amazing. Congratulations. Okay. Hi, Shannon. I manifested for sunshine on Saturday. It was supposed to be gloomy and it worked. Isn't that cool? That was 1. Now 2. Now, if only, no, we don't want to say now, if only it would work for my SP. No, now you're going to say number 2. And now that same thing I'm going to do with SP or something like that, right? And now it must work with SP. Not if only it would work for SP. And now it works for SP. Okay, I love it. Like, I've been doing stuff with the weather also. And I know you guys heard my story from vacation, or many of you heard my story. I've told it a couple times, so I'm probably not going to tell it again, but I manifested the weather to change. It was just like, this is crazy. It is like crazy. It's like wild. Okay, so if you can manifest the weather changing and you know it was you, right? Because there's something within you that knows it, because you made a decision of what you wanted and then it happened. It reflected back. If you could do it for the weather, you could certainly do it for your specific person. Aloha said, I want people on here to know we can manifest for family and friends. Learned this from Shannon. Yes, you can manifest for family and friends. And actually, that's a great way to test it. I remember I was testing it in the very beginning. I would test it with my family. I would just assume something new. I remember when I assumed my brother got a new car, and then he got a new car. I was like, well, it was really like a van, like kind of like a work van, one of those big white work vans, but his other van was looking beat up, and I remember imagining, like, wouldn't it be nice if he had a new van? And I didn't see him for a while. Then all of a sudden, I saw him at my mom's house. I'm like, and of course, he got a new van. So that was kind of cool. So anyway, that was one of my first like family manifestations, imagining. But everything else, right? Like, only imagine the best for everyone in your world and just watch their lives change. HJ, how to manifest marriage with SP. You are going to already claim that you're already married. You're going to claim that they are already married to you. Okay. That's the self-concept of a master manifester. Someone who just claims it and it's done. Shelzy, you said, can you manifest multiple things at once? Yes, you can. So take a statement that implies you have all those things. Like, I have it all. Right? Neville Goddard's statement is, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Adela, how do we get instant results? You claim yourself to be that person. I'm someone that gets instant results. I get instant results. Remember, you're going to repeat it even though it's false. So right now it might be false. Maybe it's not totally false. Maybe you get instant results on some things, but not on other things, right? So you have to keep claiming that's who you are until it's true. You have to keep saying it, and then the world will show it's true. And here's where someone would go wrong, because they say, oh, I get instant results. And then they go, oh, but I didn't. Now, that moment you say, I didn't, it didn't happen. You're living in the end that it didn't work. So you got to keep claiming it until it actually becomes true. Okay? See yourself as someone who gets instant results. Like what you would affirm, I manifest instantly. I manifest overnight. I get everything I want. Everything is rigged in my favor. It just comes to me. I'm a magnet for everything, for instant manifestations. What if I want to manifest us back together, but it's not the right thing for me? Lynn said, yes, it matters if you are really skinny or not. Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you understand. See, you think it matters, and therefore in your reality it matters, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You all get to create your own reality. I'm just letting you know, if you think that matters to your person, then it will matter to your person. I attract money, but in small amounts. Well, amazing. First of all, Ty, you attract money. That's amazing. So how can I pull in larger amounts? Just start saying, I attract money in large amounts. Okay, you can already do it in small amounts. So that's already an advantage, right? Because you see that this is true, that it happens. Now, remember, all you have to do is state an assumption, even though it's not true, and you persist in it, it will become true. So just keep saying, I attract money in large amounts. Even if, and then let's say you attract another smaller amount. I want you to perceive it as a large amount. It's your perception that creates reality. Do you understand there's not a difference also between the present moment and a memory of the past? We can create a new memory in the present moment. You can imagine you manifested a large amount. You already manifested it. It's not any different than imagining you will have it. Imagine you already received it. still, you said, I'm blocked by SP and I miss him. Why don't you start saying SP is contacting you every day and see what happens? Test it. Sarah, does my SP feel my energy of detachment? Yes, absolutely. They are always reflecting you instantly. Lindsay, hi, thanks for following. But what if the money isn't actually there? Okay, Ty. So do you understand you can use revision? Do you understand that? Like this is what's incredible. Start saying the money is there. You're thinking the money isn't actually there because you're looking at the 3D as the physical fact. But what I want to remind you is that your reality is created from your imagination. That's first cause. This happens first. What we're imagining happens first. What happens second is the physical 3D world. So we need to imagine it before we're going to see it. And here's where someone gets it wrong, because you look and you don't see it yet, right? And you're like, oh, I don't see it yet. But then that means you're still the cause. Right? So if you're still the cause and you say, I don't see it, I don't have it, that's what you're claiming in the present moment. That's why you have to look at the 99.9% of energy that exists that isn't visible to you. Okay, so we already have that in science. We have in science that it's like less than, 0.00 whatever percent of energy that's actual physical manifested form. And what's existing is this huge, it's like all of it, 99.999 that exists that you can't see, and it's there. Okay, so that's why you're going to claim it. You just test it out. I have it. I see the money in my bank account. I see the extra $10,000 there. Okay, and then you're gonna loop that in your mind, and you're gonna loop it or you're gonna repeat it until it actually is there. Yeah, Bornless says, your self-concept has to match what you think and say your SP thinks about you. Exactly. What does your specific person think about you? I had a one-on-one call with a client, and she, a couple of days ago, I posted the video about freeze your specific person, and she said she did that, and she got a message or some sort of movement from her person the same day. So she imagined freezing her person, and then she told him what to think and what to say. And then that reflected the same day. You could decide what your person thinks about you, what they're saying to you. How are they treating you? Yeah, Mojo said, but if he is adamant, it's over. Well, you actually have the power to change that. Okay. You could by what you imagine. So you can imagine that he says, you're the one for me, or you're the one and only. And you have to hear that in your mind only, and stop, you know how we want to replay things over in our mind? And he's like, it's over. And then we replay that in our mind. Thank you, Duchess. We replay those things in our mind. It was like, oh, he said it's over. And maybe we're upset, or maybe we're just for a walk or doing something. And then you remember he said it's over. But here's the thing. You got to stop it. Take conscious control of your imagination, of what you're thinking about, because you can create your own destiny. If you don't create your own destiny, it's just subject to all this conditioning in the world, like what the matrix or whatever we want to call it, right? What's already existing in the world. You can choose your own destiny. And if you just start saying to yourself, he said, I'm the one and only, and you're looping that in your mind, you're going to see he reflects that. So another way to do this is for you to just focus on yourself and claim yourself to be the best. Claim yourself to get anything you want because you exist. Claim yourself to be irresistible. So those are some ideas of a version of you who's already in the relationship. If you're already in the relationship, would you think you're irresistible to your person? Yes. Wouldn't you think? Yes, you would be. So if you're claiming you're irresistible, that's you living in the end of having your desire. And therefore, your person must reflect and show you it's true. Okay, Adrians, you said, what if you have a problem with visualization? That doesn't matter. Your affirmations are manifesting. Your affirmations are manifesting, so you really only have to affirm something. Okay, guys, I have to go. I love you all. If you need additional help, use my self-concept course. That is a blueprint to manifest your specific person. Be the next success story. You will be the next success story. Follow me on YouTube if you're not following me already, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll see success stories there, success stories here. I have a, playlist of success stories. You want to work with me one-on-one, I work one-on-one. You want to join my community, join my VIP group, level up, manifest bigger and bigger desires. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow around the same time. Bye, everyone.